probably change. I'll just probably take less throws, not go to the gym as much, and just really try to taper myself in the last few days, and then really get after it at nationals.
Take care of business. What do you feel? Obviously, you want to get back to the 67s. Do you have a 68 in you?
Today I had a warm-up that was huge. I have no idea how far, but it was really good. And then I had a throw today where I hit all the perfect technical positions, and it just slipped off my hand. And normally when a throw slips off my hand, it's around 58 to 60, and this one slipped off my hand and it landed at 65.
Damn, okay.
So I'm not sure what that would have meant. Maybe that might have been another 67. I don't know. But I bet you it would have been pretty far. Looks
And
good.
congratulations on already an outstanding season. Both Coach H and I and the rest of Massachusetts looking forward to see what you can do next week.
We're so proud of you, and we are so proud of you, Aiden. You have done so much for our sport, and you got the field excited. And I want to be clear, Duke commit?
Yep.
So the Duke commit. Duke is getting a star, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
Aiden Felty.
A couple Massachusetts
And
stars. Theo Berber, yeah.
Yeah, I know. That was insane last weekend when he won 600.
That was good.
Crazy.
Well, congratulations on the season, and we look forward to seeing what you do next week.
Aiden, we appreciate everything you do, my man.
Thank you very much.
All right, girls 2 mile here. Mackenzie Doyle from LaSalle, Rhode Island. Abigail Cole from Cheraho, the sophomore.
No worries.
Rachel Mongau of St. Raphael's, sophomore. Lily Nunnery of Noking, Rhode Island. Ella Whitman of Champlain Valley, Vermont. Lydia Gilmore of Bangor, Maine. Elise Larson of Champlain Valley, the sophomore. Megan O'Kelly from West Warwick, Rhode Island. Amelia Alexander, Bonnie Eagle, Maine. Olivia Mosca, the sophomore, Brewer, Maine. Jamie Sidaway, the sophomore from John Baptiste, Maine. Morgan Markars of Essex, Vermont. Her teammate, Hannah Brisson. And Giselle Rainville of Burlington, Vermont. Unseeded 2 mile here at the New England State Championships. Not state,
16
New
laps of glory, Shep.
16 laps of glory. One of Coach H's favorite things to say.
I love the 2 mile here, but how about Aiden Felty? Great guy, representing Massachusetts to the fullest. But this New England meet, Shep, has lived up to everything that it's supposed to be. We've seen some comeback wins. We've seen some great races. Let me see if we can get some more surprise guests. We've had Aiden come to the booth. Brian Santos come to the booth. Who else came to the booth?
We had Coach Lamboy from Rhode Island. We had Coach Olette from Lowell, Mass.
Coach Zapati. And but however, back to the 2 mile. We got the young lady who's been taking it from the gun. That's Abigail Cole from Rhode Island.
Just a sophomore from Cheraho. And then she's got a big pack of 6 girls right behind her. We'll see if they can kind of close. It's only about 8 meters, 10 meters. So,
Shep, how much in the 2 mile? What are your strategies with the different type of athletes do you have? Do you have an athlete that tries to take it from the gun? Are you more of an individual who wants to sit back and kick, position?
well, these girls, if they want, a lot of them are just out here for a PR today in this unseeded 2 mile. Possibly the Cheraho girl, Abigail Cole, maybe she's looking to run a fast enough time to place top 8 today. Get that pack right behind her. Those girls are being patient. We'll see. Boys 300, it was a 1-2 finish for Massachusetts. Kamara 34.47, Blake 34.87. I believe that was quick enough for second.
Deshaun Poole.
Poole finished third, 34.00.
Tommy Jordan. I want to give a shout out to some of the girls on the podium, some seniors that had great careers. Ava Vassil, Medway star. Alyssa Madden, Oakmont star. Kamisha Lewis. And then, all the shout-outs to Terry Lewis, just won the girls 300. But shout out to all those young ladies in Massachusetts, those seniors who represent their towns and their schools.
So we had a question, why 2 heats of the 2 mile? Well, you can't have 29 to 30 girls on the track at the same time. There'd be too much lapping going on, and it could affect the race with the top girls in the race. So that's why there's 2 heats of the 2 mile. Too many girls.
Yep.
14 and 15 is actually perfect for a 2 mile.
Adam Yang was in the booth, correct. New England, this is what it's all about, Shep.
I feel like we've been here for 10 hours already.
And next week, you're stating is nationals.
Yeah, some people, passed up the New England meet. It's tough to do it 3-4 weeks in a row. Some people are just resting up, especially for those distance events where, if you've already run a 2 mile 2 weeks in a row and you have a chance to All-American next week, you're going to take this week off. We saw that with the Wellesley boys.
But that's Abigail Cole.
But a lot of these other teams, they come here because they finally get on a bank track.
Yes.
So they need to get on the bank track to run that time if they didn't get on it during the season to even have a chance of qualifying for nationals. Who do we have winning the boys 2 mile? Well, Ryan Osting is not going to be in there today. So it does open it up a bit. Your top seed, Robbie Cozine of Xavier. It's kind of wide open.
Yeah, it is.
Connecticut, a lot at the top, so.
A lot of Connecticut boys. This is going to be a good one.
Maybe the most open 2 mile. If Osting was here, things would be different. He'd probably do similar to what he did last week, brought it through in 4:30 of the mile. But we should have a good 2 mile today because Osting's not here as far as a good race, not as far as how fast you're going to run. We do have Sarah Rothman coming up in the girls 2 mile.
The Bishop Hendricken boys will be running, though. Great program out of Rhode Island. Bishop Hendricken got 3 athletes in this 2 mile seeded heat coming up.
Coach, nothing's changed here. It's still Abigail Cole.
Doing the work.
Yeah,
Chase Pack.
Right behind her is Ella Whitman from Champlain Valley, the senior. She's the closest competitor.
But we've had some good moments today. We've had 600 plus. Did we almost close into 700?
Yeah, we were at like 650, 660 at one point. Even higher, we were almost 700. Greg Hall, the man behind the scenes, giving us all the info on how many we had. We might have clipped 700 at one point.
Yeah, once again, shout out to all the families out there in New Hampshire, Maine, Rhode Island, Vermont, everyone that's checked in on the live stream.
We appreciate the love, and we also appreciate the constructive criticism. We're not perfect here. We did do our research, but it's tough to get all the pronunciations of all these names correct. We apologize now, and we do our best.
In advance, we apologize in advance. But like my colleague said, if you like what you're doing, please press like on that YouTube page with a thumbs up, and make sure that you subscribe to the Bay State channel. And there are other, in Bay State, we're touching every state.
Yeah,
Shep.
we got New Hampshire Track and Field here. They're helping us out a ton. It's a joint effort. Ocean State Running and MySportsResults.com from Connecticut. All teaming up here today to bring you all this live coverage, every angle we can possible. We're in the unseeded girls 2 mile, and actually Abigail Cole has started to build a little bit of a lead here, so she's trying to chase a time that may be quick enough to place. We're going to have some fireworks in the girls 2 mile because we had quite the race last week in Massachusetts, and that's your number 1 seed that is here, Sarah Rothman of Littleton, the senior. She ran 10:43 last week. We'll see if any girls can go with her today. We have a couple sleepers that we'll talk about once we get in there. But it's all Abigail Cole, the sophomore. 5 laps to go. We got a little heads up that there's some really good athletes from Hendricken, Jack McMahon, Luke Hensler, and Aiden Tierney. They'll all be in the mix. We got some people asking for Semino to get on the mic. Derek Ellis.
Derek Ellis, we're going to put Semino on the mic right now.
Shout out to the Mansfield girls coach, Derek Ellis. Tim says he's not a mic guy.
Shout out to my main man out of Mansfield, the Hornets, D. Ellis.
Tim Semino's more of a behind-the-scenes guy.
But we want to thank Tim Semino and Chuck Martin for what they all do for us at Bay State Running. Bay State Running is more than just cameras and that. Semino and Chuck work real hard to provide you guys quality services. So we appreciate everyone out there and all the conferences throughout the New England region. Make sure that you check on your most local network, because Bay State, we're based out of Massachusetts, but there are other affiliates that same team, same family, starting out with New Hampshire Track and Field, same team, same family,
Ocean State Running, which is brand new. We just launched the site. Looks like we're going to have some New Hampshire track and field joining us.
Ellis, it's long jump time.
Hey guys, I just want to say you guys are doing a phenomenal job so far today. Talking about all the sites, it really is a bunch of teamwork in order to get it all done. And you know, outdoor last year, New Hampshire was fortunate enough to host it at UNH, and we have that live stream up for anyone to view as well. So we've got those videos there, and we always try to keep bringing you all that content. And you notice we all do it for free, right?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. In New Hampshire track and field, man, you were doing it before we all were. We're piggybacking off what you guys were doing. So you guys were the guys that started it all.
Yeah, I think we started at 2015, 2016. Got on board pretty quick with Runner's Alley up in New Hampshire, and then Marathon Sports with that connection as well. And from that, I know Bay State Running kind of formed up, and it's been growing from there, and it's been a really exciting experience.
Yeah. All right, Bell Lap, baby. That is still Abigail Cole, the sophomore from Cheraho. Chasing her is Ella Whitman from Champlain. Hey, Abigail Cole has done all the work here. Is she going to get caught, or will she hold on?
I don't think so,
Gun to
Shep.
tape.
Gun to tape. Abigail, I mean, she's closing, but that's Abigail, gun to tape.
Not going to be a quick enough time here, but what a race by the sophomore from Cheraho, Rhode Island. She's going to be right over 11:30, 11:32 high.
Congratulations.
Great race for her.
But now,
Nathan, we didn't stream the MI All-State meet because we didn't have the rights to it. Hopefully we will in the future.
oh, yeah, we'll definitely get them up here. Absolutely, we will. Maybe both seniors. It's great to see some seniors finish their indoor season off. Mangay with a New England championship. Michael Blake, talent out of Hudson, Mass. Great to see him. And that's kids from all across the region. If we have seen today, people from the unseeded heat win, Shep. So there's a lot of learning lessons that the kids can see today that you got to keep pushing, even in the unseeded heat.
Yeah, we saw it in both 4x2s. Flat tracks, finally getting on a bank track. You're going to run a little quicker in those sprints.
However, is this the seated section, girls 2 mile?
Yep.
It is.
All right, coming up here in the seated section, we have the favorite, Sarah Rothman from Littleton, Emily Boutin, the junior from Pope Francis, both Massachusetts, Lauren Robinson from Milford, New Hampshire, Marie Noble from Greenwich, just a